So something else I want to talk about is how I used to make YouTube videos. It was during the COVID era, and I was spending a lot of time at home. And thankfully, I was making more money between the stimulus checks and all these different things that were happening in life than I ever did before. And I figured I should do something to invest in something creative, invest in something in myself on the side. I started a YouTube channel, this channel actually. I'm not sure if the videos are up anymore at the time when I'm posting this because the content is probably not the same. But I started posting videos. I bought a new laptop. I spent, I think, close to $3,000 on a new MacBook because I wanted a lot of powerful specs, etc. And I also bought Final Cut Pro to come with it because I figured I'm going to turn this into a business. I'm going to make valuable content on the internet. I'm going to be able to speak and share my thoughts with the world, and it's going to become not even just a side hustle, but maybe something that extends for my day to day life. So I did it. I got a new laptop. I got Final Cut Pro. I started recording videos. I got a new microphone, like one of those Blue Yeti microphones for my work desk. And I started recording in my home office. And I made, I think, maybe like 5 videos before I burnt out. I edited the videos. I spent money on background music for the videos. I spent hours trying to cut out ums and ahs from the videos. And at the end of the day, I think my largest view count on one of them was maybe 50 people. And probably a lot of them were me or my friends and my family. So why am I sharing this? Is the fact is that I got burnt out very quickly. I made maybe like 5 videos in 2020. And even though I feel like a lot of, in a sense, a lot of the content was valuable, it didn't really, I felt like I ran out of ideas of what to talk about very quickly, and it just didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. So I didn't post anything after that. And I'm just starting again in January of 2025 to pick myself back up and post even more. And what's very interesting about this trend, what's going on right now versus when I was posting videos originally, is I thought in order to be popular on YouTube, you would need to do a lot of editing, cut out all the ums and ahs and the ands and all these different things when you're speaking. And to be able to have like a natural interaction in front of the camera versus as opposed to like when you're talking with another person, I feel it's very natural. When you're talking to a camera, I don't feel that it is. So a lot of times you stutter, you say ums and ahs, you need to pause and think. And I thought YouTube needed a lot of that in order for you to be pushed to the algorithm and able to be pushed to succeed, to be able to get attention. And now we're in end of 2024, early 2025, where things are popping off on YouTube just because people are being authentic selves. People aren't editing anything. People aren't, spending a lot of money on a new computer or a new iPhone or whatever in order to record themselves. They're just being themselves. And it put a lot into perspective for me, the burnout aspect from why I stopped making videos in the first place. I used to make videos, but I think what it came down to at the end of the day is that it's one thing to sit in front of the camera for half hour, an hour, if you want to boil down editing, cutting footage, etc. It's another thing to be able to work in editing software of your choice in order to cut out all the different parts that you want and add background music and add filters so your voice sounds better and add lighting so the video looks better and a thumbnail on Canva and all these different things. And it just felt too overbearing, especially when you already have a 9 to 5 job, especially when you already have family and a social life and different things that are going on. And even if you do want to make more money, it just seems like it's over excessive. It didn't really add anything to my life. And then on top of the fact that the most viewed video you have is like 50 people after 5 times, I'm not saying that you should burn out after 5 videos, but my point is when you're doing all the editing all the time and everything, it happens very quickly. But now these days, people are pushing out a video a day. People are just being their authentic self, unedited, raw, and putting it on YouTube, and that's it. There's no editing. There's no paying for a software license. There's no buying a new computer. There's no buying a new camera. Any of these things. It's just creating. It's just being yourself, being able to talk, being able to share ideas. And that's a new phenomenon. It's a very new phenomenon, which is why I feel like now I'm starting to try and get back on the platform. All my old videos, it was, to be frank, it didn't feel real because I had to put so much work into editing the content that it didn't even feel like I was being my authentic self. Now I'm just being my authentic self, all the ums and ahs in between and everything. So I just wanted to share that idea is that even if you made videos before and you felt burnt out, discouraged because of all the editing and all the work that came into it, don't think about that even. Just upload something for the sake of consistency. Just be able to upload something to be able to share an idea with somebody and to be yourself. And if nobody views it, that's better than having a video you spent like 2 hours editing and nobody viewing it, right? So please just be authentic. Please continue the grind set, the authenticity grind set, and be yourself and share with ideas. Who knows where it'll take you in life. That's about it. See you, everybody.